Now you're gonna hear me on the radio station. Back then you wasn't ready for this kind of sensation. Well, I was on your bus, but I was in the back. I wore a unicorn shirt, but now I'm dressed in black. Now I'm twice as good looking. I got all the kitty I need. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll.
You're so annoying.
You know what you are? You're annoying.
Well, hello.
Alright folks, welcome to another edition of the Quarantine Sunday Show. I'm Sean Rao, and this is episode 18. Wow, 18. Today on the set, I have a few covers that you have definitely not heard me play on the show yet, so happy to do those. And what else? Also, you know, these shows get archived for my Patreon members. If you're subscribing at the $5 and up level, you can see all the shows all the way back to April at this point, if you like. And when we started in April, my partner and I, Amanda, who was a part of those sets, and it was a lot of fun. Those were pretty much straight live. So the sound has changed a bit over the course and this kind of style of it, but those are fun to watch. And so yeah, you can get all that if you're a subscriber at the $5 and up level. And also there's plenty of other things on Patreon. I release a lot of unreleased material. Sounds weird, but it's true. And yeah, so check out the link if you're interested in that kind of thing. And if you can donate to the tip jar today, that would be awesome. The link is in the video here and also as a donate button if you're watching on my website. So let's do it. Here's a track that is going to be on the upcoming album Darkness Dressed in Colored Lights. It's called I Won't Run, and here it is.
I could get used to Texas, get a job, go work for your dad. I know he's not a drunk, he just makes the wine look bad. You hit my solar plexus, swear on my guitar, my 135. You can hang me by the strings, but I'm never gonna leave your side. Well, don't you go thinking that I was ever lying. No, I might be a fool, but I ain't dumb. Do you remember when your old love left you crying? I said I won't break your heart and I won't run. My face is only for mothers, but I age better than wood, and I got the right hands, baby, they work so good. I know that man left you broken, and the scar he put on your lip is staring back at you, and if you ever need to jump this ship, well, don't you go thinking that I was ever lying. No, 'cause I might be a fool, but I ain't dumb. Do you really said I won't break your heart, and I won't run.
All right, this song is a Leonard Cohen track, and you know, it actually came off of the last record he put out before he died. Amazing record. And you know, I kind of feel like records can be like movies, and that, you know, sometimes it's like the first film of a series is like kind of the best, and after that there's sort of chasing the dragon on that one, but not always. Sometimes it's the second one, their sophomore release. They sort of get more depth and go, you know, and it gets deeper in that way. But I think it's pretty rare to find an artist with a huge body of work that at the end of their time, they're still as strong as they were when they started. And for me, I mean, Leonard Cohen was one of those rarities there. The last record he put out was incredible, awesome. A lot of beautiful songs. This is one of them. This is called Treaty. Goes like this.
I seen you change the water into wine. I seen you change it back to water too. I sit at your table every night, and I try, but I just don't get high with you. I wish there was a treaty we could sign. I do not care who takes this bloody hill. I'm tired and I'm angry all the time. I wish there was a treaty. I wish there was a treaty between your love and mine. Are they dancing in the street? It's Jubilee. Oh, we sold ourselves for love, but now we're free. And I'm sorry for that ghost I made you be. Only one of us was real. That was me. I haven't said a word since you've been gone, or that any liar couldn't say as well. I just can't believe the static coming on. You're my ground, my safe and sound. You were my aerial. Are they dancing in the street? It's Jubilee. Oh, we sold ourselves for love, but now we're free. And I'm sorry for that ghost I made you be. Only one of us was real, and that was me. I heard the snake was baffled by his sin. He shed the scales to find the snake within. But born again is born without a skin. The poison enters into everything. Oh, I wish there was a treaty we could sign. I do not care who takes this bloody hill. And I'm tired and I'm angry all the time. I wish there was a treaty. I wish there was a treaty between your love and mine.
All right, this was a song by Ben E. King, and the first time I heard this was, a lot of you probably remember the movie Stand By Me, right? and coming of age story. I loved it. My best friend's dad took us to see it in the theater when it came out, and it was just one of those like landmark films, when you're a kid growing up. A lot of great scenes in there. I'm gonna watch that again, I think. But this was sort of made popular again, this song, when that film came out, and I've always loved it. Here we go. Stand By Me.
When the night is calm and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. I said stand by me, oh stand by me, oh stand by me. When the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountain should crumble to the sea. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. You gotta stand by me. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just stand now, stand by me. Yeah, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. You got to stand now. Stand by me, alright. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me, baby.
All right, this song is called The Drive. It came off of my record Madman. And I remember being inspired, that's not a word. Inspired is a word, though. I remember being inspired by, I don't know, it was some film I was watching at the time where there was a scene where the character is driving to someone he loves, and it's kind of a cliched thing in film. There's a lot of driving scenes where the character has a lot of thinking to do, and it's kind of weird because we probably should keep our eyes and our mind on the road, but people just do that. We do that. I do that, just sort of zone out. And then you wonder like, oh, how did I end up in this place? You drove there. Your body was like on automatic pilot or something. It's weird. But anyways, in the song, the character's he's driving to somebody he loves, and there's all these feelings and emotions that happen in this moment of time. And I wanted the song to sort of reflect that in kind of a cinematic way. So I always loved the track, and can't remember the original tuning I used on the album. Actually, it was some kind of funky tuning I did, and the guitar at the time had this particular weird kind of buzzy effect to it that I liked. Anyways, it's called The Drive. Here it is.
Waited for tonight. There's so much on my mind. My hands left to the right. My eyes, they turn inside. She don't have to try with more than just her skin, 'cause I don't have to know. I just want to win. Pulling slowly in hard driveway, see my baby coming my way, right? I waited for a storm to blow a hole my way. I tried every night. It took me till today. I can't wait to see your door. And though the wrongs, and though the war, I don't see the fight no more. In there where the night is really for. Pulling slowly in her driveway, see my baby coming my way. Pulling slowly in her driveway, see my baby coming my way, right?
YouTube comments from excited people.
Okay, well, these are just comments from people who were excited to share what they felt when they first saw a video of mine, a song of mine on YouTube. So here we go. 2 years ago, Ricardo Yasaguire had this to say about my video for a song called Newton's Cradle, right? You can watch that video on YouTube. And Ricardo said this: He commented, okay, I love Sean, but when I saw his face come up from the sink in the video, scared the whole shit out of me. It was that expression like, damn, LOL. Ricardo, I don't want you going to bed at night having that be the image that you see, and I'm working hard to, change my image, So I'd like to recreate that scene coming up from the sink. Bear with me, and I want this to be the image that you see before you go to bed, okay? Hold up. Hi, Ricardo. Now I have a song called I'll Follow Your Trail, which is a popular song of mine in terms of people commenting and saying that they are affected by it. So I love all that. But I got a message on YouTube under I'll Follow Your Trail. This is 4 months ago. This is from Complimentary Chaos. Complimentary Chaos says, I think I met this dude somewhere. Complimentary Chaos, yes. I mean, don't you remember the whole beach thing when I kind of saved your life? Remember I took you back there the next day? And, I showed you where our footprints met in the sand and walked together? What was up with you that day? You were like way out of it. And then there was a point where there's only one set of footprints. That was because I carried you the rest of the way. Except for that one time there was a huge fucking pit. That's where I dropped you because there was a box of Junior Mints. It was completely unopened, And I had to get that. And then my arm started hurting. So I got this guy, Ted, come over and pick you up. And you were fine. But I did save your life. Now, I love this one. This is Andrew P. 4 months ago said this about I'll Follow Your Trail after he listened. He said, I ain't crying. All you pussies are. Fuck. Yeah, I am. Well, Andrew P., you've really touched on some things here. One being, you're not a pussy. If anything, like Betty White would say, you're a ball or balls. And dude, if you need to cry, just cry. A couple weeks ago, I watched I Am Sam for the first time and cried like a little baby. Do it. Don't let the culture tell you what emotions you're allowed to show. It's just it's not cool anymore, man. 2021 is different now. You can cry. Gotta cry. Do it. And finally, 7 months ago, a listener wrote after listening to I'll Follow Your Trail on YouTube, wrote this comment. I'm pretty sure I was impregnated while listening to this voice. It's a noteworthy cause because I'm a man. Ezekiel Guzman, I would like to get a DNA test before I give you any future royalties. I'll pay for half. Yeah, I'll pay for half. Okay, let's get back to work. Here's a song that came off of my record Magic, and it's in an open tuning. Kind of weird. It's but I do remember on this track when we recorded it for the album, and it's still you can hear it. You got probably have to have headphones on to really hear this, but we never could make out what this noise was before the track starts. It sounds like pigeons or something, but there was no pigeons. I don't know. It was just a weird noise, and we could never figure out where it was coming from. It was probably my stomach. But you might hear that if you're listening close. But this is called Time to Think.
There's a lot at stake, a glass of wine, one less drink to hide behind, What's that sound? That's not her car. It's just a sure reminder that she's almost home. That's a fact. Now you're drunk, there's no going back. But no, I need her one more night. What if I was wrong? What if the world was right? No, I need her one more night. What if I was wrong? What if the world was right? And I need time to think. And I need time to think. The floor is cold, the chair it speaks. I never got around to fix that creak in the picture frame. They were still in love, they had the ice skates on, they were touching gloves. And now the moon is gone, it's just you and me. There's a spotlight shining on the Judas tree. But no, I need one more night. What if I was wrong? What if the world was right? Oh no, I need one more night. What if I was wrong? What if the world was right? And I need time to think. And I need time to think.
All right, well, this is one of my favorite ones that when you hear the new record in August, this is a song called Tornado Head on the album. And I love the way it came out, the recording, and it's really kind of represents these sort of negative thought loops we can get into as humans, you know, and trying to tap into something that I felt was universal in a lot of people, including myself. And so here we go. This is called Tornado Head.
Here we go again, Tornado Head. Your little pink house was meant for firewood instead. Here we go again, Tornado Head, and there's no place left for you to run. How could this turn get so taken for the worst, when all the sweet notes cover bitter ones at first? Here we go again, Tornado Head, and there's no place left for you to hide. You surround me in my favorite chair. You try to drown me when I comb my hair. I close my eyes again, but you don't care. You love to remind me that you're always there. I look around, my friends are gone. The sky took back my roof, and all the water here I can't trust. Only the whiskey tells the truth. Here we go again, tornado head. What was in the ether then is now back on your bed. Here we go again, tornado head, and there's no space left for you to rest. You surround me in my favorite chair. You try to drown me when I comb my hair. I close my eyes again, but you don't care. You love to remind me that you're always there. I look around, my friends are gone. The sky took back my roof, and all the water here I can't trust. Only the whiskey tells the truth.
Now, this is a beautiful song by Tom Waits, and I think Kathleen, his wife, wrote the lyrics maybe to this. She was definitely a part of the writing process for the song, as she was on, I guess, a lot of tracks. And, you know, Tom Waits stuff for me, it's his diversity and the material is pretty evident. You know, if you listen to a whole album all the way through, or you compare the original stuff he did to what, you know, his latest album is, you know, it's really all over the place in a beautiful way, you know. And I love that about him and other artists that you know, weren't afraid to you know, push the envelope or you know, sharpen the edge to what they did. And you know, a lot of Waits' stuff is kind of out there and an acquired taste in a lot of people's minds, I'm sure. But and then he writes a song that could be a mainstream hit, you know, and that's pretty amazing. Yeah, this is a beautiful track called "The Day After Tomorrow," and I want to play that for you here today.
I got your letter today, and I miss you so much here. I can't wait to see you all, and I'm counting the days here. I still believe that there's gold at the end of the world. And I come home to Illinois on the day after tomorrow. And it's hard and it's cold here, and I'm tired of taking orders. I miss old Rockford town by the Wisconsin border. What I miss you won't believe, shoveling snow and raking leaves. my plane will touch down on the day after tomorrow. I close my eyes every night and I dream that I can hold you. They fill us with lies that everyone buys about what it means to be a soldier. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about all the blood that's been spilled. And can God on his throne send me back home on the day after tomorrow? You can't deny the other side. Don't wanna die any more than we do. What I'm trying to say is, don't they pray to the same God that we do? And tell me, how does God choose? And whose prayers does he refuse? Who turns the wheel? Who throws the dice on the day after tomorrow? I'm not fighting for justice. I'm not fighting for freedom. I am fighting for my life and another day in the world here. I just do what I've been told. I'm just a gravel on the road, and all the lucky ones, they come home on the day after tomorrow. Summer, it too will fade, and with it brings the winter's frost, dear. And I know we two are made of all the things that we've lost here. I'll be 21 today, and I've been saving up my pay, and my plane will touch down on the day after tomorrow.
One of the things I think has been beneficial to my career is, YouTube wasn't really a thing when I was growing up and coming into music, and that's not a bad thing because, to be honest, when artists first start out, nobody's really that good, it takes a while. You got to hone your skills and, you know, deepen what you do. And very few people right out of the gate, you know, do something worth saving initially. You know, it's kind of figuring it out as you go along, and a lot of trial and error and a lot of learning and all that stuff. And, you know, I put out a record that I'm not going to say it was bad. It was just a part of my, you know, a part of the process way back when I was 27, and called the album 27 because I guess I was lazy. I don't know. But there's a song on there called Trademark of Fools. I think a few of those tracks, and you can't find this record unless it's on eBay or something, or, you know, somewhere online. But there's a couple of tracks on that record that I can stand behind and think that, yeah, this is a good song, you know. And this is a song called Trademark of Fools. And it goes like this.
Right through your veins, through your heart and through your head. And I'm calling like the preacher to bring you out of the dead. So many times I've been waiting on a friend, but you roll back to the moon, and I melt back to the sand. I said I've been looking for you with the trademark of fools. I've been taking blood, I've been talking sweet. When we're gonna get a little chance to meet? I've been waiting for you. And I've been hanging around all the wolves and all the sharks, and I'm as happy as a beggar, baby, and I'm as hungry as the dark. And when you hold out your hand, I pray that I can feel. I don't know if it's gonna hit me, baby, baby, like a feather or like steel. So I've been looking for you with the trademark of fools. I've been taking blood, I've been talking sweet. When we're gonna get a little chance to meet? I've been waiting for you. I've been looking for you with the trademark of fools. I've been taking blood, I've been talking sweet. When we're gonna get a little chance to meet? I've been waiting for you.
All right, this is a Van Morrison song. I love playing this one. I used to, when I played bars years ago, this used to be one that was in the set a lot. And the thing about Van Morrison that I love is, you know, sometimes you don't even know what the hell he's talking about for real. But it doesn't matter. It's the way it's packaged and presented. You know, it's a lot like what soul singers did, like Otis Redding and Ray Charles. You know, it really didn't matter what those words were. It mattered what the intent was in the way that it was delivered, right? And I've always loved, my favorite album by Van Morrison is actually Astral Weeks. Love that record. But I also really love this song too as a standalone track. This is called Into the Mystic.
We were born before the wind, and also younger than the sun. Yet our bonny boat was one as we sail into the mystic. The harp got heard the sailors cry, smell the sea, touch the sky. We will fly into the mystic. Yet when that fire cone blows, we'll be coming home. Yet when that fire cone blows, I wanna hear it. Oh, you don't have to fear it. And I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Way, way back in the days of old. Oh, we will fly into the mystic, babe. Together we will fly into the mystic. We were born before the wind, and also younger than the sun. Your bonny boat was one as we sail into the mystic. And hark, I hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and touch the sky. Nah, nah, nah. Together we will fly into the mystic. Yet when that fire cone blows, I will be coming home. Yeah. Yet when that fire cone blows, I wanna hear it. Oh, you don't have to fear it. And I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Way, way back in the days of old. Oh, we will fly into the mystic now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, we will fly into the mystic. Nah, 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 we will fly into the mystic. Yeah.
Well, folks, I'm going to leave it at that today. And I'll be back when the day is new. I have more songs to share with you. But yes, next week I will be back with another show. And I'm sorry, occasionally I have to take a break when life kind of gets in there and I have to take care of other things. But for the most part, I try to keep it every Sunday. So that said, if you can donate to the tip jar this week, it's awesome. If not, no worries. Spread the word, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.